Hello there, great person. Welcome back to Let's Read the Wheel of Time, of course. I was gonna say Tower of God, but no, it's Wheel of Time. And we're at episode 1, chapter 1. And I'm pretty happy to start this again. I got many kind comments telling me that they missed this read through. And yeah, so we're back. And we're gonna start with chapter 1, as I said. Let's just see what the title is. The title is Waiting. The same way we have all been waiting for the continuation of my read through. Hopefully. Nah, I'm just joking. So the chapter symbol is two weird looking ravens. Or yeah, flamencos. I think those are ravens, though they might be very, very small flamencos. I think they are ravens though, so it's the ravens. Let's just see who we start with. Perhaps it's finally a rant chapter. I really, really want to know what rant's about, and let's just see. Oh, yeah, okay. The wheel of time turns and ages come and pass. So let's see where the wind is blowing from now. A wind rose in the mountains of mist. The mountains of mist. Let's see where the mountains of mist are. Do I know where they are? I kind of think I know where they are, but I'm not able to spot them currently. Ideal waste. I will probably remember down the line. Yeah. So I'm just gonna read it a bit because I mean it's the start of the book. We all know how it goes, but I really like the writing, and let's just go. The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the Third Age by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time. There are neither... Oh, I'm sorry, I read that. But it was a beginning. Okay, so... Okay, down long valleys the wind swept. So we are in valleys. Some forest... Okay, so we might be in a valley that is green, but I'm not sure yet. Oh, I love this line. It's just, one of the setup lines that's here, but it says, it hold across half-buried ruins and broken monuments, all as forgotten as those who had built them. Yeah. Pretty interesting. I really wonder how this is, because we know there are things that are left over from the Second Age, but are there things left over from the First Age? I think we had one thing. I don't remember what it was, but there was one thing implied, and I think it was the pillars. I think it was the branch world, Bizarro world pillars that were from the First Age. So yeah, how long are your creations gonna last, and what do they mean, and how long will they endure until they are forgotten as you are? I don't know. It's very interesting stuff. Okay, so we are in some... Yeah, we're amongst some mountains where the winter stays. And we have, what are they called? Carnivorous trees? Coniferous trees? I don't know how to pronounce it, but we've got trees that have many needles that are meant for the north. Are we gonna have a Viking vibe here? I absolutely don't know, but let's see. Yeah, okay, so we're at Snow and Stone, yeah. The land seemed to be waiting for something to burst. Let's see what was gonna burst. Oh, Perrin! We've got a Perrin chapter! Yes! At least this is a Perrin thing. I really was hoping for more stuff for Perrin to happen, because he's been underused a lot, I felt, in the last books. And the last chapter, when the White Cloak Pope Niall said like that, yeah, okay, I know there was some weird man, and they said, yeah, it was Darkfriend, he was called Perrin. I really hope that Perrin would get some more spotlight, and this seems, perhaps in this book we get more Perrin. I really hope we do, and I hope we see Elias again. Yeah, I like this. He still has Master Luhin's X. He didn't like swap it out for another better one, even though the Shonshan might have left behind some better X's than the ones that Master Luhin makes, and the one specifically that Master Luhin made for parents. So I don't know, but he still has the X. I really like that. Like he takes a piece of home with him. Okay, so he has 5 companions. Who's with him? Okay, his new horse is called Stepper. Interesting. Okay, so something Moiraine is planning. So Moraine's back in action, perhaps. Last book we almost did not see her. She had, I think, 2 chapters and one where she randomly appeared in the end to explain the plot to us. But yeah, like he she Dumbledored us in the end in the last book, I felt, but I like that. Ah, that's cool. So Perrin can smell his surroundings a bit better even. So he smells a fox hunting a rabbit. Okay, so all of his companions are having 200 swords. Let's see if we get names of the companions. Oh, the side of their bare heads shaven except for top knots. So they are probably Ingtar's men. Yeah, rest in peace, Ingtar. You were a friend of light. Yeah, they were Shinarans, yeah. Soldiers from birth, yeah. Oh, interesting. So Perrin is someone for them or to them like a leader as well now. So perhaps because he's with Rand? I don't know, but they seem to be his team of guys. I don't know. Okay, and they're making fun that he's so young, but they respect him. I like that. Yeah, he's keeping watch. What is he keeping out watch for? What is he looking for? The mines were all far to the south, so he's close to mines. And he is in the mountains of mist. Okay, so here's where the wind is blowing from. He wondered whether something unpleasant lay in the mountains around him. I really have to know where the mountains are. I'm sorry, I will have to check it. So, I don't know. Where could it be? I don't know. It's not telling me on the map, but I think it's probably east of Eredoman or Elmouth Plain or Terrebonne. Those mountains, like the ones that are close to Emon's Field. But I don't really know. It's just what I'm guessing because I don't think they would start the book very far off from where we left off. This is my forge, I'll tend it and let them tend theirs. So he's looking out for people. So there are people, their numbers were not many, but they had scouts, okay. Okay, so he was first to spot the rider coming from the direction of Terrebonne. So I guess he's east of Temedoman. Eredoman. Or is he? No, he might also be in the south of Elmouth Plain. There are mountains there. I really don't know. Because it doesn't name the mountain ranges on the map, but... Okay, so it's a woman rider. And every rider before from Terrebonne had to been a woman. I don't know why. And they were like in colorful cloaks or whatever. But Massima, who has been cast, I know. I don't know why he was cast, because I wouldn't have... I don't know, what does he do in book 2, but he might have a bigger role in book 3 and onwards. Like, he is here, so... And he says, Raven. And he doesn't mean the X-Men person, so... Okay, so Perrin shoots the Raven. Great. Does it have to report, or does he see what it is? He had not meant anyone to hear, but Ragan saw it. What? It has to report to a halfman usually. Why would have? Okay. Oh no. We know. It's from book 1. Like we know that the Dark Ones, people or midroll and whatever they have, use ravens as their carriers and of information, perhaps, and as their like as an attacking force as well. Like the harrowing scene with the ravens. That was well written. I'm so sad they didn't do it in the show, but yeah. Light of Hearts Spain saw what the ravens saw, we would all have been dead before we reached the mountains. Yeah. He would have just cast down whatever stuff. Yeah, and it's just reiterating what the Dark One is, but I know that, so I will skip it. I mean, I won't skip it, but I will not, like, tell you about it, because you know, and I know, we all know what the Dark One is and what his names are, or its names better. I think it's better to call it an it, because I think it's a primeval eldritch force, so still think that. Oh, and they tell Perrin, yeah, well, mate, your bow's pretty big, so it can probably do some damage, really like a bow, mate. Okay, and Massima's a bit of a downer. She says, yeah, bow might be big, but it does not have enough force to pierce the breastplate. At least not if the arrow has traveled some distance. Yeah, Massima's a bit gloomy, or a bit like, yeah, I'm better than you, Southlanders. And Dragon says, yeah, well, I think with the bow he has, you don't need to be close to kill you. You can pierce breastplates all over the place. I like Reagan. I don't know what, or Ragan. Like in German, I would say Ragan, but I don't know what the pronunciation is. I would just call him Reagan. So Reagan is introduced here in this chapter, but I feel I have not heard the name before, so let's just hope that Reagan has a bigger role, and I won't be sorry to invest in him. Oh, and Uno's here. You two stop flapping your bloody tongues, Uno said, yeah. Yeah, and he's got an eye patch, I remember, yeah. If you can't keep your bloody minds on the bloody task at hand, I'll see if extra flaming guard duty tonight will bloody settle ya. I don't know if that was an accent, if I just mixed up many accents there for Uno, but that's the Uno accent I'm going with in this book. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, and it feels like Reagan and Massima are knowing that Uno is higher than them in rank. Oh, interesting. I like this. So the Shinarans seem to accept every fact about Perrin, like that he can see pretty far. They might even accept that he can talk to wolves and stuff, because they say, and I quote, everything spun on the wheels of chance and change. They seem to accept everything. The world was changing, they said. Yeah, I really like that. They know, they feel that something's up, something's happening, some great historical events are starting or already beginning to unfold. They're part of it, and they don't take anything for granted anymore. I really like that. I really hate that in shows and books when, you know, it's pretty obvious that things go down the drain and everyone's like, yeah, no, nothing's happening. Nothing out of the ordinary. And I'm not gonna go there, but I've watched the first two episodes of Lord of the Rings. I planned on doing a reaction, but it was so boring. I slept away. I slept. I'm so sorry. So it's not I'm not gonna do it. But you know, I don't know. And people there are so dumb. They I don't know. They told them, hey, XXX. I'm not gonna spoil it. XXX is back, and they say no, can't be. But every sign says he is. No, can't be. And I like that they're not like that. The Shinarans are pretty clever. They're like, oh, okay, so the Dark One might have appeared again, and Rand was with him. So yeah, F everything that was. We don't care. We're with Rand now. Everything, whatever happens now, we believe it, because it's pretty obvious that things happen currently. You know, I really like that about Shinarans. They were in the first two books, at least until Rand was revealed to be the Dragon Reborn to all of them. They were like very bent on their culture, very like honorable, like the Japanese guys. I think they are like I think their culture is a bit Japanese, you know, at least that's what I think Jordan had in mind for them. They were very honorable, very on their culture, and then suddenly Rand was God thing fighting in the sky. And they said, yeah, F everything. He's the right deal. I really, really like it. I've never really seen that in a book, that characters were so genre savvy. Is that the word? To understand, hey, something really weird is going on. Everything is changing. Let's just go with the guy that seems to fight the Dark One. I really like that. I really like the Shinarans. I hope we get more of them. I'm really glad that they are now with Perrin and Rand, that they stayed with them. Because they know what's right in their hearts, I think. And Ingtar knew as well in the end, which, yeah. And this as well, if a man had eyes, a color no man's eyes had ever been, what did it matter now? So they are free of prejudice. They say to themselves, yeah, okay, these things are weird. They would normally be out of the ordinary, and we might even be against them, but obviously things change currently, so we are open to everything. It doesn't matter as long as we get to where we want to be, like the Dark One being dead. Or whatever it is that it can be. I don't know if the Dark One can be dead or sealed. I don't know. I love Uno. Why is he always swearing? There's bloody something moving down there. Oh. So the rider they see is of the traveling people. Oh, they're back. I kind of like it. I really like the traveling people. Perhaps it's someone he knows? I don't know. Okay, this is weird. So I don't really know what it means. Perhaps I'm stupid again, but there are women they meet. It's always women, it's not men. So they meet people that try to pass the mountains, and they just tell them where to go, and the women give them gifts, like a silver or gold purse. The women are from all layers of society, and they want to go somewhere, or I don't know if they are fleeing or going towards something. And now they see one of the Tuathan, yeah. A bloody tanker! Love Uno. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do this accent now. I know it's shit. I'm not good at doing accents. I don't even have a British or American accent, I've got the stupid German one, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, so they want to meet someone. Okay. Tinker, useless cowards. Yeah, Massimo would think that, because the Tinkers obviously have the way of the leaf, and Massimo has the way of the blade, so to speak. And Massimo knows that he has to fight against the Dark One and his creatures and ideas and whatever. And the Tinkers are like, yeah, we're just gonna camp out here and be kumbaya, and yeah. And I think both of those perspectives are valid. Though I think it depends on the outside world how valid they are. You know what I mean? Because currently I think the Tinkers are a bit, yeah, guys, Dark One's coming. Shouldn't you do something? At least Uno stands up for the woman. He says, cowards, Massima. If you were a woman, would you have the flaming nerve to ride up here alone and bloody unarmed? Yeah, no. And that's pretty brave. I think he's right. Like, riding up there, like, because the Tinkers have these flamboyant colors. They are like rainbow coats and whatever, and you see them. They're not stealthy, so it's pretty brave. In general, the Tinkers are pretty brave in general. Like to the outside, because they so believe in their way of the leaf that they think, we are this, and we will radiate it outwards, even though it might kill 100 of us or whatever. Oh, the Tinker woman who might be a dark friend, because everyone might be a dark friend, and she found the bird as well. Okay, so let me get this straight. I think Moiraine stationed them there, and they're waiting for orders to set them free of the post and to make them go somewhere else. Oh, okay, so now they're approaching her. Let's see what she says. Okay, so she's an older woman. Is it? What was her name? Let's see if yeah. My name is Perrin, good mistress. If you need help, I will do what I can. If not, go with the light. But unless the Tuathan have changed their ways, you are far from your wagon. She really is. Why is she there alone? I thought they were always like in little groups. I seek a woman. Okay. The skip was small, but it was there. She sought not a woman, but an Aes Sedai. Why would a tinker search for an Aes Sedai? Don't know. Let's see if we find out today. Does she have a name? Oh, she's looking for Moiraine, and she's called Leia, like the princess of Star Wars. Oh, we will take you to her. Like, yeah, nice. Thanks, Perrin. Okay, so Leia just knew that Moiraine would be at the end of her road because people would take her there. That's not suspicious at all. I see. So now Perrin talks to her, and he might get from her some new information about traveling people, or I will through him. I don't know. I was surprised to see one of the traveling people believing as you do. And she says, it is possible to oppose evil without doing violence. True, though. Yeah, but how effective is it? Violence harms the doer as much as the victim. I don't think the Dark One cares if he's hurt or it is hurt. Yeah, and Perrin's like, yeah, hopefully you will never meet Trollocs because they won't care. True. Interesting. I never thought about that. When Perrin met the traveling people for the first time, he didn't really... Had he really encountered Trollocs or Myrddraal or whatever? Yes, they chased him through the city, through Shadar Logoth, but... I don't know. He was not as close and personal as he has been now. I don't know. He's different now. Yeah. Oh, now she's angry. Why? Oh my God, Perrin! What the frick happened to you? Wow, he's like completely burning her and his closest worth. Let the White Cloaks decide. You tinkers don't walk in the light and see how many of you strength of you believe can keep her alive. It's pretty bad, Perrin. What the frick? And yet you're not happy with your weapons. Yeah, of course she says that. The Creator made the world, not I. I must live the best I can in the world the way it is. Yeah, true. The Creator made weapons, so yeah. So sad for one so young. Why so sad? She asked. Yeah, well. Yeah, and he doesn't really answer her. There ought to be a better way. So he's conflicted. So the Tinker way is still a bit within him because he heard the philosophy they had. What was the woman's name? The Tinkerer leader woman? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, so they did not see other ravens. So they only see other animals like trouts and birds that are not ravens of death. Yeah, okay. So they did not get through to them really, I hope. Oh, and they have the bird calls, I think, to tell them they are there, others. Oh, so they have I think they have a little place to stay. This reminds me a lot of Robin Hood, like in the Sherwood Forest hideout. I don't know why. Perhaps because they're all in trees now. I like the metaphor of the bowl. So there are things there like huts and little fires, and that's where they hide. And let's see if Ren's there. Or if it's just a place they have to go because Moiraine wants them to go there. So you found her, did you? I thought you'd be gone the night this time. It was a young woman's voice, but she wore a boy's coat and breeches and had her hair cut short. Is that Min? Probably Min. Oh yeah, now the banner flaps over them, the banner of Luce Theron the dragon. Welcome to the camp of the dragon Reborn, Leia. Yes, we are here. We're here. I really like this. This felt a bit like Lord of the Rings because, of the landscape stuff, and we got more perspective from Perrin. He's still a bit unsure of who he is. I really hope we get more Perrin in this book. Because I mean, in the first book he was pretty cool, but in the second book he was just like a plot device. He just wrote along, spouted one or two sentences, and then was off. I think he killed another guy with the axe, but I don't know. Yeah, so they are as far as I know from the maps, and I'm not sure if I saw that correctly, but I think they're a bit south of Almost Plain. Almost Plain? Oh god, I'm so sorry, I forgot the name. Almond Plain? Almost Plain, yeah, I was right, okay. So from Almost Plain, but it's to the south and at the mountains. Unfortunately, it does not say which mountains are the Mountains of Mist, but I think it's the ones that are between Emon's Field and Almost Plain. I think those are the Mountains of Mist. And I think I remember from book one that they were like going there when they were young and saying, "Oh, I'm such a hero. I'm going to the Mountains of Mist." So yeah, that's where we are again in that area. Very cool stuff. It's a bit more slow in the beginning, but I really like it. Get more Perrin, get some of the Shinarans. What more can you want or wish for? So anyway, I hope you liked it. If you did, consider subscribing, of course, but also liking, and tell me in the comments what you thought of this one. How did you think the start of the book was handled? And I really like it. It was like we get eased into it. They don't tell me everything I already know, so it's pretty cool. It's like we're now at Ren's camp, and I really, really can't wait to see what else happened, how Ren is now, what he says, what he does, and let's just see tomorrow, shall we? And yeah, have a great day, and see you soon. Bye.